morning everyone to another episode of the PHEV and its great battery management system. It is Sunday morning and we are having time to do some more testing, of course. What else would you do on a perfect sunny Sunday morning? We went for a trip yesterday to see some friends and we had a great barbecue over there. I took only one photo. I didn't take the camera with me because, you know, sometimes you leave the camera where it is. Anyway, during the trip I turned on the PHEV watchdog and realized a huge drop in state of charge, state of health of the battery. All of a sudden, I'll show you. Battery condition. Can hardly see that here. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Let's go into my film studio. Oh, that's much better. Have a look at this. It went down from 37.2 to 36.6 within 200 kilometers and 6 days. Whoosh. That is crazy. That is a crazy degradation again. And it shouldn't happen. This all should not happen at all. It should not happen. I'll get back to you with this, with a full comprehensive review of the battery degradation or whatever it is. But today I want to talk about something in regards to the lost energy while parking. Yeah. We had some nice discussions on YouTube and the Facebook groups about this problem or feature or issue, whatever you want to call it. And Daniel, who is the programmer of the PHEV watchdog, actually made a good point and said, whenever you charge the car to 100%, so when you plug it in and leave it up to, it actually goes a little bit over 100%, so 100, 102, 104, 105%. And when this happens, you will lose the energy while parking after a while. That's what he said. I'm going to test this today, of course, because I always need proof for such crazy statements. We have actually met with some other Germans over here in the valley and had a great barbecue, and it's a bring a plate thingy. So everyone shared whatever they brought, and we had heaps of cake. Beautiful cake, you won't believe it. If I'll actually did a video last year when we went there, so if you want to have a look at, is it over there or over there? Ah yeah, just click on this link and you can watch this crazy video over there. Heaps of food, my god, oh my god. Yeah, crazy stuff. Anyway, back to the car. So while Bonnie is still looking for the ball and I'm shooting a time lapse over here, I can start talking to you about this battery stuff again. So the problem is, how do we get the PHEV to charge up only to 90%? There is something I noticed when you charge the car and it is almost full. So when the charging power goes down at the end of the charging cycle, the actual display in the car turns on and shows you a full battery, but it's still charging. And I think this is the point where I will stop charging the car, and it doesn't come to 100% then. So it should be by 90-95%, so it should be close to 100%. And then I will measure tomorrow when I'm at work and see how we go after parking. If I don't have any loss in state of charge during parking, Daniel is absolutely right. Worth trying, isn't it? It doesn't look like they are able to find the ball. It's somewhere on the property here. They lost it yesterday while we were playing, and now nobody knows where the ball is. They're all confused. So why is this overcharging happening in the first place? I think it overcharged the battery slightly for balancing purposes. My charge usually finishes at about 5 AM in the morning, and when I drive off to work at about 8 o'clock, the PHEV dog shows me a state of charge of around 98%. And yes, Barry, I've got my swimmers on again. So, Monday morning, starting up the dog and trying to shut up the lady in the radio.
Sitting on 18, Dolby and Warwick on 22, Kingaroy on 22 as well, the Lockyer Valley 23, Roma 24 and St George currently on 25.
Come on, shut up.
Get up with Hamish.
You can't turn it off. Now it works. You have to wait until the MMCS starts up. Before that there's no way to turn the radio off with the button on the steering wheel at least. See what we have this morning. Yeah, 69.2. Okay, so we are 2% away from 100 because it only charges to 98% after all. Alright. I'll see you at work. See, the battery shows full. Oh, it beeps. The battery gauge shows full. Even. Shut up! The battery gauge shows full, even I've stopped before the actual process was finished. So I'm missing maybe 1 or 2 kilometers here of the EV range now, but that's fine, that was part of the test. Okay, arrived at work. I don't know, my mobile plays up, it's not that bright anymore, I don't know. So we have 70 the numbers. Monday morning and numbers just don't match. 74.3%, 27.2 ampere hours. I've used only 8.7 to get here. That's very good. I must have had some tailwind or something. I don't know. Okay, we've got 33 and the battery level is like this. We still got 24 degrees. Okay, let's work a little bit and come back at around noon to have another look at the dog.
5 hours later.
It's 1 p.m. So, and guys, I've got the new version, the PHEV Watchdog 0.9 on my phone. I'm probably the first person worldwide which has this version on there, apart from Daniel, of course. Car is starting. Of course it beeps, here. Okay, start live data. Still minus 1.6 ampere hours. So even with not charging to 100%, we have lost 1.6 ampere hours while parking. I'll try this again. Yeah, I can try it again tomorrow. Because you can't just rely on one test only, so we need at least 2 tests. I've got 29 kilometers. I can't remember what we had before. I need to watch the footage back. And I need some kind of sticker over the company logo. I'm not. It's not a secret where I work. It's not really. But I think my employer doesn't appreciate when his logo comes up in my videos all the time. So. I better cover it as good as I can. So that was very disappointing. I was hoping this was the solution. So if you don't charge the car to 100%, you haven't got any loss. But it seems like it's still happening, so I don't want to say it, but I need to do more testing. I am the test guy. I need to do testing and I need to understand what's going on, otherwise I can't sleep well.